Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in again, or for the first time. I received this mold from Etsy as a gift, and I wanted to do a 3D bloom. And when I was at Hobby Lobby, I found in the button section these amazing pins, and I loved the sparkle of this red one. So I'm going to attempt to use it as my centerpiece. So I'm going to I just sprayed it with some alcohol ink. I can't remember, well, I'm going to place it in first, and then, no, I won't. I'm going to actually pour my resin in. So I am using the Let's Resin 1-to-1. I'm going to do a double layer. Not a double layer necessarily of a bloom, I'll decide that later, but I'm going to top coat it. So my first order of business is to pour a layer so that I can draw my bloom, making sure I have enough for my bloom mixture, which I think I do. But first I want to place this brooch in the center. Hopefully it'll stay down. And it's okay if it's sticking out up here because I am going to put another layer. However, I will just sprinkle or paint on some resin. Gosh almighty, I hope that's hope it won't move. So let me just do this. And then I'm going to put aside in a cup about, let me think. Well, I'm going to do probably 30 grams just to be safe. So let me go to do that. Make sure I have enough. Yep. And this is a deep mold, so, you know, I could do another layer. So we'll see. We'll see. So let me pour the rest of it here. I am going to move that center. It doesn't look quite right. Also, on these pins, you know, there's sort of a hide backing, and I just use my little clippers and clip off the bottom to make it as flat as possible. So this did move. I don't know if it moved on my own, on its own, or if I did that. I kind of looked away. Okay. Then I'm going to torch. And today I felt like using my Sig Wong acrylic inks and, I mean, sorry, not acrylic, alcohol inks. So I'm going to shake it. It's been a while since I've used it. So my first color, oh my goodness, it's dripping. It's going to be black. I'm hoping it'll create sort of like a background for my red pen. So I'm going to wait a little bit more, and then I'm going to put one more drop. So it looks like 3 maybe. All right. Then I always like to clean up my workspace as I go along. Next will be this rose red. And I'm going to place it. Oh, it doesn't look centered, does it? Oh, sugar. It's probably not the same color as the red of the pin. Then I'm going to use just red. And I'm kind of deliberately placing these close. Ooh, why isn't that spreading? Interesting. Why aren't you spreading? Interesting. So I'll have to do another repair. So what I'll do is just do this. Interesting that that didn't spread. That must be a different paste or something. Interesting. You just gotta kind of just go with the flow sometimes, you know? And then I'm going to put green, and hopefully this spreads. Ah, that's not spreading either. Okay, so I'm gonna go get, that's really weird. So I'm gonna go get another alcohol ink. Oh my gosh. Rush, 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 rush. I'm gonna put this black again because it didn't spread over there very much. I'm gonna put 1, 2. Let me go get my green. I'm going to use my Decorum avocado. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to put it over there. Wow, I forgot. I thought Sing Wong did move. I guess it doesn't. Okay, and of course it needs a little yellow. Okay, I'm going to see if this yellow moves. If not, I'm going to scream. Nope. Oh my goodness, this Sing Wong. Disaster, disaster. Looking for my yellow in some of my other. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's my new classic lemon green. Okay. The white I am using today is going to be the Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm going to try and get some of these out, whatever they are. Well, I guess I need my tweezers. You know, some days you just have a little challenging pouring day. Can't help it. So I apologize. Okay, kind of cool looking. All right, so I'm going to mix my Bloom pigment paste, and I've got 30 grams in there. So I'm going to put 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And they're bigger drops because I like mine really white. Now I was tempted to put mica powder, but I'm gonna hold off. It's so interesting how that inks, you know, just shrink into the center. It just amazes me. Okay, my resin is really warm. Getting my piping bag ready. Mixing this as well as I can. Okay, so I'm going to try a petling that's the shape of the pin. You know, those little petals? So let's see. And remember, I always wait so that the alcohol inks can move. See another little critter here. Get that out. All right, I'm going to cut a hole, not too big, because I'm going to try and you'll see what I'm going to try to do. I won't try to explain it. Let me see if it comes out. Comes out first, though. Oh, good thing I tested it. It's too small. So cut another hole. Go a little bit more. Let's see. Let me get a new paper towel. Yes, that's better. Just going to make these a little bit thicker, the ends here. So these I'm not even pushing my bag. I'm just being really delicate. But I'll continue on with my tool. Okay, continuing on. And I learned this trick from Julie where I hold my arm as I pipe. I have to do that one upside down. This is really going to force me to do a second layer, I think. Okay, so this is cured, and I'm in a conundrum because I think maybe a combination of the weather and also because when I piped very thinly, meaning my petal was thin, you know, versus wider, and so I'm not sure, it looks like it didn't bloom. However, this is looking kind of pretty, and I thought that if I put a dark background, maybe something will show up. You know, I could unmold it right now and just finish it off. But the conundrum is that this mold has these great crystals, and if I do a dark color, I don't know if that'll take it away. So that's where I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do is I mixed up some resin. It's 360 plus. I'm going to drop in some shadow octopus resin ink. And I'm going to do it a little bit at a time and sort of 1, 2, 3 and sort of feel how that color looks, you know. I'll show you more a little bit in a little bit. I'm trying to get a dark color, but at the same time not dark, not so dark that it covers my crystals, or at least the color that I'm going to use here, the shadow here, will allow some of the sparkle to sparkle off the crystals. I don't know. So, and I'm also so curious to see what the center looks like, and I feel like, I think because the weather is warm and my resin is thicker now, because even though I wait, you know, for the right temperature for the piping, because I see that shrinkage of the center colors here. So anyway, I'm just jabbering. So here is my resin. So it's not too dark, not too, I'm just hoping it's dark enough to give me some coverage against these petals that didn't sort of close or open, whichever way you look at it. Now, should I put another drop in? Oh, I don't know. I think I will. Only because it's always deceiving when it's in the cup here, stirred like this. It looks really dark. but then when you pull it out of the spatula, sorry, I'm doing it on the side here, so it's probably just really boring for you to just see that piece there. So just listen to me jabber here. Maybe that'll help the time to pass here. So I'm stirring the shadow up in 360 plus. I'm going to put a top coat, and then I will see what happens. So wish me luck that this is the right color for highlighting the bloom, hopefully, and then also maybe give me some coverage for my, some sparkle, allow some of the sparkle to happen in this mold. That's cool, the right amount. Wow, and I did less, because usually this takes a little bit more resin, so I must have used, oh wait, I see some edging there. So what I'm going to do, since I've jabbered enough in the beginning here, I'm going to take a tool and push this resin to the edges here, make sure all the crystals are covered, if any, and then I will see you for the unmolding, and we'll see how this conundrum turned out. Okie doke. See you all soon. Okie doke. Let's see. Interesting. I really think it's because I piped really narrowly versus, a thicker line. But that looks pretty on this side. I was trying to save the crystal look. This crystal look here. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me some kind of a little bloom, please. See that crystal edge? Oh, wow. I like it. It's very delicate. Very delicate. And even this pops out, and it's centered. And a little bit too bad about my dots, but you know what? It just adds dimension. Let me take you in for a close-up. Oh, I'm so pleased I didn't waste it. I still see the sparkle of the crystals on the edge. Let me get this here centered. See? Oh, I'm happy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yay. I'm so glad I saved it. It's really different. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can't even speak. Look at those crystals on the edge there. It still sparkles, and I bet in the light, it's just amazing, right? Wow. Oh, happy girl am I. Although this is red and this is purple, that's okay because some of this kind of covered it up. But so, okay, I'm happy. All right, see you next time, and thank you so much for watching.